Hello Cancer and welcome to my channel Green Line Goddess Tarot. This is your weekly check-in, your weekly message. It is for Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising. So I'd say if you know all of your placements, it's great to check all of them out to see what's going on for you on a bigger picture. And it is a general reading, Cancer, so just take what feels right and leave the rest. So we're asking the message, what do you need to hear right now? What does Cancer need to hear right now? Let's see what's coming through. Oh, the Three of Swords. The Queen of Cups, here you are. My goodness, that's it. The Cancer energy and the Page of Swords. Interesting. And at the base, the Temperance energy. Wow. Okay, so there is healing and balance restoring to your heart. There's a huge heart healing happening here, actually. And the Temperance energy is a real Sagittarius energy. So I feel like listen to those messages that are coming through because your heart has a message that it's ready to heal something. So that's a real interesting message. And you might be formulating some new ideas about something that has been a bit of a pain point in your life as well, or about something that caused you some heartache in the past. So either way, it brings you back to yourself. It brings you back to who you are and all the experience of the heart. You know, there's a lot that's in there, and it brings something that felt like it was cold or stop. There was a stop. Energy was blocked in the heart, and it opens it up so that the flow happens again with this Temperance energy. Things come back into alignment, things come back into balance again. And so it opens up a new path into integrity, into authenticity, into coming back to who you are. So it's a beautiful energy coming through. And I feel like there's a lot going on in your mind, a lot of messaging from your mind to your heart as well, and kind of clarifying some things or shifting some ideas around something that has kind of wounded you in the past or might be wounding you now. And we have this beautiful Sagittarius energy of the Temperance card, and we see this beautiful angel here, and we can see that things start to flow again. It brings back balance again, but it's also ready to dip your toe back in. And it's also a sense that this new opening and healing that's occurring with the heart is connected to both spirit, but it's also connected to a very grounded energy as well about what's happening in your human world. So it's got this very, very lovely energy coming through here, and it really does bring in let me see if we're getting anything else with this Temperance energy. So yeah, however the healing occurs, this could be, actually seeking out a healthcare professional as well, if that is needed in this case as well. And it can also be a resolution of some sort, that if there's been a conflict with somebody, that there's a possibility now for news of to resolve this. The energy flows where my intention goes, and that's interesting because we do see the energy start to flow again in your heart area, and it says, I'm a spirit having a human experience and I'm here to get closer to love. Now that pretty much says the whole reading in one sentence, really, because here we are, you getting closer to love, and we were talking about that you've got 1 foot in the human experience and 1 foot connected to spirit. So it is also a sense that with this Temperance energy, there has been a longer term. Sometimes you can put up with things that are not making you happy because you've got a longer term vision of where you go, of perhaps a promise of freedom further down the track. And so I feel like, whatever that has been, there's a sense of whatever it was that perhaps you kind of accepted and were putting up with, it's now time to kind of let that go and heal that. So yeah, it's a very beautiful energy, and I feel like it's going very much inwards. It can be to do with relationship to mother or self-nurturing, self-love. And so it's the energy of doing something really nice for yourself. It can be self-forgiveness as well, forgiving others. But it also feels like do something real, be gentle, be kind to yourself, do something really nice. Book yourself in to go see a person that can make you feel like you're being pampered or healed as well. That can be a nice thing to happen as well. And so we have buffalo as the animal spirit medicine that is coming through for you, and dolphin reversed, which is interesting because dolphin, whether it's reversed or not, always represents play and joy through spirit, through water, through your emotions. And so when it's actually pointed upwards, when it's reversed, it actually turns into a fire spirit, a fire energy, as opposed to a water energy. And so it's something where you kind of got lost in an emotion for too long. And this may not have been the best emotion for you. It's turning it around and bringing the joy back. So that feels like a really, really important message, and getting that motivation and drive to really, I feel like it's almost like you've been too far lost into an emotion. You've been too far into the watery realm. It needs to get that fire back, or that spark back that's coming in your heart. So that feels really lovely. And then we've got this lovely, again, it's spirit and the earth energy of the buffalo with that downward pointed triangle. The line across it is an earth energy. And the buffalo, again, is this beautiful energy of a really positive omen that some good and big things are coming. So it's kind of like saying now is your time. So instead of, with the temperance energy, it was kind of like we had this longer term goal or vision, and it was like willing to go through some things and accept some things to get to that point. It's kind of saying now's the time to claim some of that energy. So, it's a really, really potent energy, and there's this real determination that's coming through with the buffalo. This is something big that is grounding down into your world. So it's fantastic energy coming through for you here, Cancer. And let's see, you might get some interesting messages coming in through your third eye as well. That's kind of something that's coming through. But also, just healing of the heart. It says, my future is glorious. I now live in limitless love, light, and joy. All is well in my world. And that is just so beautiful, absolutely beautiful, and so on point with the rest of the reading. So it's lovely energy coming through. So I'm kind of getting you don't have to wait. Now's the time to shift and change, and it's not something that has to be long-term into the future. Time to claim this now. We also have the dragonfly, beautiful, and dragonflies for me represent spirit, and they do represent a spiritual journey. And it could represent a 2-year spiritual journey for some of you. And it's also the element of air. So again, it's around where is your mind? Where has it been touching down and connecting on a shallow level? The dragonflies only really just gently touch down on what is a gentleness to it. But there's a sense that it's only been on a surface level, something you've kind of, again, been dipping your toe in with something. And there's this lovely independence about to come through with this. But where are you ready to delve a bit deeper into something and delve into the realm of spirit or love on a deeper level? So that is kind of the message coming through for you here, Cancer. And I feel like this is going to bring it's going to be a joyful journey is what I was shown, but it's like it didn't want you lost in that emotion, so that you brought some of the energy, that watery energy that would dampen that joy. So again, you've got the energy flows where my intention goes. So really be aware of where you're focusing that energy. And there's this opportunity here to really feel this beautiful flow. And when the temperance energy comes in, it just gets this feeling that everything's okay. You don't even notice things are out of balance even until they come back into balance. And it's like, I lived with that for a long time. It's like when, little aches and pains we can live with. So this can be also I mean, it's very connected to the heart, but it can also be things like physical body, like just getting a massage or going to a practitioner for something that, like a backache or a shoulder ache or a neck ache or something like that, that, you can go and live with for a long time, no matter what it is. And it can be quite literally a heartache of some sort. But yeah, now it's time to let that go. So that's a beautiful energy to come through. And I do keep getting that there might put the energy out there if you don't know anybody, that if you want to go and see somebody or see a healthcare practitioner of some sort, whoever you feel most that resonates the most with you, I feel like that could be beneficial for some of you as well. So that's the energy for the week, Cancer. It's actually a very lovely heart energy, heart healing, and I look forward to seeing you next time.